to the citizens of the town of Blythewood and Blythewood proper. A promise that transparency will exist, a promise that we will work for you, a promise that we will continue to strive to do better as government as we continue to learn how to service you, the citizens, better. In the past 2.5 years, the town has been going through several forms of litigation. I won't go into the details of the alleged litigations, but what I will do today is give the numbers to the people. The people clearly voted a couple weeks ago that they want a new change, a new direction. They want lights to be turned on in Town Hall. So today I'm going to turn those lights on as promised during my election campaign promise to people before the election. The people sounded off, they came out, they voted. The people want this. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the numbers, and this will be made public by electronic file afterwards. So if you need that, please let us know. These numbers that I'm about to give you are as of April 2021. So the start date of these numbers will be April 2021. And these numbers are good up through December the 1st. The following numbers are as presented. $238,000, $238,753.75. That number is to the law firm of Shannon Burnett. There's 3 law firms listed here, and I'm going to give you 3 numbers. The next law firm is Nexton Pruitt, $209,287.07. The last law firm is Maynard Nexton, and that's in the sum of $104,845. I'll go through those numbers again. The first one is the law office of Shannon Burnett, and that number is 238-753-75. Nexton Pruitt, 209-287-07. And the third law firm, Maynard Nexton, 104-80045. That comes up to a grand total $552,841.27. We also have unpaid invoices that exist. And those unpaid invoices are in the total amount of $141,633.09. That's $141,633.09. Grand total of total expense as of December the 1st, 2023 on the MPA lawsuit, $694,474.36. I also want to announce the termination of different of the lawyers that were presented to represent us in these cases. As of last Thursday, December the 6th, Shannon Burnett law firm was terminated from representing the town of Blythewood on the MPA litigation. Also today, I sent over a letter of release and termination to Maynard Nexton, which David Black is one of the lead attorneys representing the town of Blythewood on this case. Sent over a release and termination letter this morning at 11:36 this morning, releasing him and the law firm from representing the town of Blythewood. I feel confident in our town attorney to get us numbers as quickly as possible so that we can move on and we can heal as a people of the town of Blythewood. This has been going on way too long. I want it over. I want us to be looking at what we could have done with this money, what we could have done with almost $700,000. We could have done a lot in the town of Blythewood with that money. We could have built the lovely Farmers Market Pavilion. We could have built the splash pad here in the park for our children. We could have done so much more with the $700,000. But me, as the representative of this town, I see no end to this. So I want to stop the bleeding of the town's finances and put us back on the straight and narrow. I'll be here briefly just for a few questions. But as I said, I won't go into details of how we got here. That's public index documentation. You could go to Richland County and look at the public index. Most importantly, I wanted to make sure that the people see that we fulfill our first campaign promise to them is to get these numbers out to them and begin the process of stopping the bleeding, and that starts today. So without further ado, any questions?
Now that you put this information out here, I know that you said that one of the things that you wanted to do was stop the bleeding of the town's finances, but are you also hoping for a settlement in all of this?
Well, it's going to take a settlement for this to move on. I'm pretty sure of that. That amount, I don't know, but we're going to have to settle and move on.
And will you be behind basically not, I guess, going back and forth with the other part of this,
Yes.
the other party in this? Will you be trying to just, settle with the first number that they give you?
I won't make that promise. I don't know what that number would be. So I'm not going to promise the first number come across the table. I want us to be smart in this. This is a new administration, a new day. I was part of when MPA was presented to do services for the town. I was part of it when I was excited to see that, we need grant writers. We need that type of assistance. So I was excited to see this come to the table. I hate where it ended up being, but I am hopeful, as I told the citizens of Blythewood, that, we can close this out and then we can move forward with providing these things that we could have provided with this $694,000. All right, thank you. All right. If you need this information, it will be listed. It is public record. This is the people's document. So if you need a copy of the document, please reach out to Town Hall. Thank you, guys.